Hi, I'm Monica. Welcome to this class, Yoga for Strength. We can use yoga for strength just like we use it for flexibility or stretching. And in this class, we're going to do a few poses and I'm going to add in a strength element to those poses. So we're going to use a block and we will have a seat on the block. So I'll show you this from the side. You're going to stand on your knees, place a block between your feet and have a seat on the block. Now scoot your feet as close to the block as you can and walk your knees, your thighs closer to one another. They don't necessarily have to touch, but as close as you can get them towards one another. And place your hands on your thighs. Notice right away if you round your shoulders forward. Could you pull your shoulders back and find a little bit more space on your abdomen, the space between the top of your pelvis, the bottom of your rib cage? Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take one more deep breath in and one more breath out. Lift your shoulders to your ears. Stay right here. When you lift your shoulders to your ears, notice how the space decreased between the bottoms of your ears, tops of your shoulders, and lower your shoulders down. Let's do that again. Lift up, lower your shoulders down, tilt your head towards the right. Just a little movement here before we get started. Lift your head up and tilt your head to the left. Come back to center. Bring your chin towards your chest. Keep your shoulders back, right? So we're only moving at your neck. And lift your chin. Look up towards the ceiling. All right, bring your chin back level with your lap. I'm going to show you this from the side. So we're seated on a block, right? You're going to take your hands to your hips just so you feel grounded while we move through this exercise. Root into your shins, your knees, and lift your hips up from your block, right? Notice how that felt. And if you need to walk a little bit of space in between your knees, that's fine. You can do that. All right. Without rushing, we're going to lower your hips towards your block. Mhm. In an intentional seat, right? Do it again. Lift, slow, come up. And when you exhale, try to do this with your breath. So elongate your exhale while you sit down. And again, the point of this is to go slow through the movement. So slow, lift up, breathe in, slow, sit down, breathe out. Do it again, slow, stand up on your knees. How's this feeling on the lower half of your body? Slow, sit down. You do it. Let's do it two more times. Slow, stand on your knees, slow, sit on your block. Are you breathing? Do it again. Stand and sit. All right. How's that feel? I hope good. We're going to ramp it up a little bit here. So we're going to stand on your knees a little bit slower. So slow to the count of 5. We will lift. And notice if you try to hurry up and stand up on your knees, go slower. Lift for 5, 4. Oh, your thighs feel 3, 2, and 1. That feel like a little bit more work? Slow, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. Slow, lift 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, lower 5, 4, 3, 2. You shouldn't be sitting yet. Now you should. Last one. All right, let's do that one more time. This is a lot of work for me too. So just so you know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you ready to ramp it up a little bit more? Just come along with me as we do this. So what we'll do, we'll go slow to the count of 5, but when I count to 3, we'll pause. Okay? So let's do this. Lift your hips, slow 5, 4, 3. You should be like halfway up. Stay right here. Notice how your legs feel. Hold this for 3, 2, and 1, and then slow lift 2 and 1. That's a lot of work. Let's do it as we sit down. Slow lower 5, 4, 3. Stay right here. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1, and then lower for 2 and 1. We only have 2 more sets of that. So you can do it. Let's go. Lift. 5, 4, 3. Pause. And then 2, 1. Lift all the way up. Lower 5, 4, 3. Pause. And sit 2, 1. Only one more set. We can do it. Lift 5, 4, 3. Hold it. 2 and 1. And then slow 5, 4, 3. Hold it. 2 and 1. All right, now that we got that out of the way, we can move forward. So come onto your hands and your knees. When you come onto your hands and your knees, right away, see how the lower half of your body feels. Should probably feel like alive, like you've done some work, because you have. All right. Straighten your left leg and then turn to the left side of your space. So you're going to sweep your right foot off the side of your mat. Left leg stays straight, and place your left hand on your left hip. Just hold it here and lift your left leg. Stay right here. Flex your left ankle. Hold this for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it last 1. Lower your left foot down. We'll meet back on your hands and your knees. And switch to the right side. Straighten your right leg. Sweep your left foot off the side of your mat. It's just going to help you balance. Okay? Lift your right foot. Flex your right ankle so you engage the musculature in your right leg. Hold this for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it last 1. And then lower your right foot. Turn yourself down to your hands and your knees. Now we'll start to add on to that, right? Turn to the left. So we've been here before, right? Left leg is up. Now hold it. All we'll do is pulse the left leg up towards the ceiling. So this is small movement here. Pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, we'll hold it up. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Could you lift the left leg a little more to engage glute med? So the outer hip. Hold. And then lower your foot down. Turn down to your mat. Turn to the right. Once you turn to the right, lift your right foot. Now if this pulse feels like too much, that's okay. You could just stay here and hold in an isometric hold, right? It's still strengthening here. If you like the pulse, lift your right leg and just pulse it towards the ceiling. Again, small movements. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your right leg. Come back to hands and knees. Notice how your hips feel. Right, stay right here. You can take a cat stretch and come back to a neutral spine. All right. We're going to go back to the left side. So I'm going to straighten your left leg, right? And if you choose, you can keep your right knee connected to your mat because that helps you feel more stable. Or you could straighten your right leg. Just place your left foot in front of your right foot. And push into your right hand. With your left hand, take your left hand to the right side of your waist. Hold on to it. Hold this for 3. Hold this for 2. I'm going to stay here. Last 1. Right. And lower your right knee down to your mat. Stay right here. Lift your left foot. Hold it 3, 2, and 1. And we'll meet on your hands and your knees. Switch to the right side. Turn to the right. You are more than welcome to stay right here with your left knee down. You could just lift your right leg if you like. But if you like the straight leg variation, push into your left hand, straighten your left leg. You can hold on to the left side of your waist with your right hand. Hold it for 3. Hold this for 2. And last 1, lower your left knee, just your left knee down. Lift your right leg. Could you lift it a little bit higher? Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Come back onto your hands and your knees. All right, so we've done a lot for the lower body. Now, this next movement we'll do for your upper body and your shoulders. And I'll take you through some stages. So we're going to walk your knees back a little bit so it feels like your knees are behind your hips. And then slow, bend your elbows, lower yourself down to your mat. Keep your knees and your hands where they are. Push into your hands and your knees. Lift yourself back up. Let's do it again. And feel a slight shift of your hips forward. That's fine. Bend your elbows. Your elbows could splay out or they could be closer to you, whichever feels better for you. Push and lift. So in my body, it feels better on my elbows if they open out a little bit. Right? Again, bend your elbows, lower down. Push into your hands and lift up. We're going to do that 3 more times, but I'm going to ramp it up. If you want to take this from plank pose, it's the same thing. You will bend your elbows and slowly lower down. You can untuck your toes. Together we'll meet on your hands and your knees. Just lift up. If you're taking plank, lift your knees. If your knees are down, same thing. Just bend your elbows, lower down. Slow. Push back onto your hands and your knees. And one more time. If you're taking plank, again, straighten your legs. I'll do the last one with knees down. Just bend your elbows. Lower yourself slowly. And push back onto your hands and your knees. Walk your knees forward. Have a seat at the center of your mat. So whatever seat feels most comfortable for you. You can place your palms to touch in front of your heart. And without stretching anything out, without shaking anything out, notice how your upper body feels. Notice how your lower body feels. You might feel more awakened, maybe a little bit stronger. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Namaste. Thank you for being here for this kind of strengthy yoga class. So we use yoga a lot, or think of yoga a lot as a practice for flexibility, and it's wonderful for that. But we can sneak in little strength exercises just like we did in this class. Now, if you're feeling like you want to uh, stretch out after this, I'll add another class here for you to take after this one. Thank you again for being here. Like, subscribe so you know when I publish another class. I publish them all the time, and I would love to practice with you again. That's it for today. Bye.